Hello everyone, welcome to the video lecture on applied hydraulics. In this lecture, we will be studying about specific energy curve, critical flow and its corresponding parameters. The total energy of flow per unit weight of fluid or liquid is given by T is equals to Z plus Y plus V square by 2G, where Z is the elevation of the channel bottom with respect to a horizontal datum, Y is the depth of flow and V is the mean velocity of flow. Now, if the channel bottom itself is considered as the datum, the total energy or the energy is given by the equation Y plus V square by 2G. So, the energy given by this equation is called as specific energy. Specific energy may be defined as energy per unit weight of liquid with respect to channel bottom. Although specific energy may increase or decrease depending upon the bed elevation, the total energy decreases in the direction of flow because of bed friction. If the flow is uniform, the specific energy remains constant. So the specific energy is given by this equation, E is equals to Y plus V square by 2G. The specific energy has two components. One is the potential energy component, then the kinetic energy component. The potential energy component is represented by Y and kinetic energy component is represented by V square by 2G. So we can rewrite equation 1 as E is equals to EP plus EK. Now, for the sake of simplicity, let us consider a rectangle channel. Let B be the bed width of the channel section, Y be the depth of flow, and Q be the discharge in the channel section. So, by continuity equation, we can write velocity V as discharge divided by area. So, discharge Q will be discharge Q divided by Vy, and this equation we can write as small q divided by Y, where small q is discharge per unit width. Now, the value of V which is given by Q by Y, we can replace in equation 1 as specific energy E is equals to Y plus Q square divided by 2G Y square. So, this equation 3 is also an equation for specific energy. As I have said, specific energy can be represented in the form of two equations. Specific energy E is equals to Y plus V square by 2G, or specific energy E is equals to Y plus Q square divided by 2G Y square. Now, for a given channel section and discharge, these equation I can represent it in the form of a graph or a plot. That is specific energy drawn against depth of flow. Such a graph which shows variation of specific energy with the depth of flow is called as specific energy curve. And this specific energy curve, it is not a single curve but a family of curve representing a given unit discharge. Let me redefine the specific energy curve. So specific energy curve is defined as a curve which shows variation of specific energy with the depth of flow. If you recall, specific energy has two components. One is potential energy component and kinetic energy component. So this specific energy curve has 5 characteristics. The characteristic 1, the curve for potential energy is a straight line. Now, the curve for potential energy, here it is represented by EP. EP is equals to Y. So this curve is a straight line and it passes through origin O, making an angle 45 degrees with both the axes. Then characteristic 2, the curve for kinetic energy. The kinetic energy curve is represented by EK is equals to Q square divided by 2G Y square. This curve is actually a parabola. Characteristic 3, if I combine these two curves, I'll be getting a curve called specific energy curve. So here ACB represents the specific energy curve, and this specific energy curve is asymptotic to horizontal axis for smaller values of depth, and it is asymptotic to 45-degree line for larger values of depth of flow. Now, the fourth characteristic is at a certain depth, that is YC, the specific energy is minimum. So, at this depth of flow at which the specific energy is minimum is called as critical depth, and the corresponding specific energy is called as minimum specific energy. The fifth characteristic is beyond this point C, for one value of specific energy there are two depths of flow. one depth of flow will be less than the critical depth, then one more depth of flow will be greater than the critical depth. These two depths are called as alternate depths. Alternate depths are also called as conjugate depths or sequent depths. So this is all about specific energy curve.